Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another very wonderful session, which is the 11th unit of our great course, Beauty Knowledge Transition module. And in this session, we are going to talk about FAITH, F-A-I-T-H, Part A. Now, let me invite you to discuss with your learning partner and determine other qualities that are necessary to develop and strengthen the attribute of faith. We just talked about 3-4 of them, but I'm sure you agree that there are many more qualities, and say also why that quality is required. So take 5 minutes time. You may come up with a number of qualities that you need to develop faith and why you need that quality. 5 minutes. Okay, you must have written a number of qualities. Mr. Sawant, you like to say one quality?
Yes. Yes, of course. There are several qualities and attributes that strengthen our faith. Yes, it develops that attribute of faith. All of us, knowingly, unknowingly, are attached to several things. So, to develop and strengthen this attribute of faith, detachment from worldly desires is an essential requirement.
Okay, so we said worldly things, now we say from worldly desires also.
Exactly.
Okay.
This helps us to investigate reality and acquire true knowledge, to pursue our noble aims.
Right.
And this we can do without any presumptions, without expectations of reward and punishment, and personal gain. This means detachment from worldly desires makes us selfless.
Now, can you say one worldly desire, please, that can become a sort of obstacle to developing our faith or growing in faith?
One desire, which is a kind of a gift of the modern world, is our attachment to entertainment.
Okay.
And this attachment can become a major obstacle in our efforts to
Find the truth.
To find the truth.
Yes, very true. Yes, so we spend our days and nights in what is just having entertainment value and not really, we don't get the knowledge, which is the foundation of faith. Very good example. Yes, we are all, I don't want to say slaves, but we are all so much attached.
Yes.
Yes. Mrs. Said, you like to add one more point, please, one more quality that we should have.
Yes, sir. Of course, to strengthen the attributes of faith, we require one more quality, which is patience and forbearance.
Okay, patience and forbearance.
Yes.
What does forbearance mean?
Means your strength to bear, that whatever struggle is required,
Okay.
you need that strength. So that
Very good.
forbearance,
That's forbearance.
basically.
Yes.
So with these attributes, faith is developed and strengthened as one is able to overcome the numerous challenges and difficulties that invariably arise in our path. So whatever
course.
we decide, of course, in daily lives also there are challenges. So faith requires the capacity to accept or tolerate this delay. If we have decided something and it is not happening, but you need patience, maybe the problems, or to bear with suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious, which is really important. So that's the reason why you need patience and forbearance, because many things take time to appear or time to happen. So we require patience.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because, see, knowledge, understanding, action, many of these are time-bound
Exactly.
things.
Exactly.
So if I'm not patient,
Right.
then I'll just miss the ball.
And I'll have no faith.
I'll not be able to
anything.
develop the faith because I
Exactly.
want quick answers for everything.
Right, sir.
This is such an important quality indeed.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
And now with the fast life, everything is fast food and quick fix.
Yes.
You know, this quality of patience is really gradually going away from us.
Right.
So I think we have to consciously revive it.
Absolutely, sir.
Right, nice. You have one more point.
Yes. With the attributes of justice and fair-mindedness,
Mhm.
faith becomes even stronger.
Yeah.
And how? So we know that without these attributes, it will become difficult to pursue our search for true knowledge
Mhm.
and to pursue the fulfillment of our lofty aims. When we are able to see things without prejudice, without a biased mind, our faith and conviction in what we know and what we do becomes much stronger.
Yes.
Because our thoughts are not clouded by presumptions, right? By prejudices. Our faith is sometimes tested by others,
Mhm.
right? Therefore, for the faith and for our faith to remain strong, we need to see it with our own eyes and not depend on somebody else's knowledge.
Absolutely right. You know, we have seen people who, you know, confessed some faith, but then the deeds of other people put them in test. So they say, oh, why so and so does this? So they became shaky in their faith. But if we see with our own eyes, which is a requirement of justice, so I will not believe in something because of so and so. You know, it's my knowledge, so you know, it's dear to my heart, it's my faith, and I believe in this. So definitely looking to our own eyes, being fair-minded, don't judge others with, with prejudice or discrimination. That is required, absolutely required to develop faith. Mrs. Ali, you want to share one more quality?
Sure, sir. To strengthen our faith, we do require sincerity.
Oh, that's required for everything.
Absolutely
Yes.
everything in our daily lives, actually. So, sincerity implies truthfulness, honesty, hard work, and so many other spiritual qualities which are there. It is difficult to visualize that one can develop faith with, telling lies or
Mhm.
being dishonest
Oh, yes.
or doing dishonest deeds. Also, it is not possible to acquire faith from being lazy and taking everything for granted. So, that is also not possible. So, that's the reason why sincerity is what we require.
Excellent. So a sincere seeker only
Right.
can really find the truth and then can find the faith in it.
Yes.
Would like to add one more point, please. It's like a ping pong. I think it's going back and forth.
Right.
Yes, strong faith requires devotion.
Mm.
Devotion means the love, loyalty, or enthusiasm that we hold in our hearts for someone or for something we do. Devotion is a powerful source of strength in believing and in doing what we do with greater, or we can say heightened conviction.
Mm.
So really, devotion is as it says, is a source of strength, right? That fortifies our faith.
Wonderful. Mrs. Ali, say, we are enjoying listening to both of you. Add one more point, please.
Very true, sir. Perseverance, again, is really, really important, very, very crucial. We can be tested actually while developing certain faith. You had just mentioned it a little while ago. There could be opposition by others. Also, non-achievement, we are not able to achieve certain things. So that might also put certain things in our head. Demotivate us. And yes, and we might not have faith in certain things then. Superstitions are there. Sometimes even, our vain imaginations are there,
Yes.
which also block us. And an attitude of off and on. Sometimes we want this, sometimes we want that, we will achieve something, then again we will go behind something else. So that attitude also needs to go away.
So kind of to be consistent.
Exactly. You need to be consistent, and to be consistent, again, perseverance is required. Discouragement. There are people always around you who will discourage you. Whatever faith that you have, they will, say, no, this is not right. They will try to discourage you. Criticism is there, and belittling is also there around you. So, to avoid all this and to have attributes of faith, stronger attributes of faith, perseverance is really crucial.
Wonderful. Yes. Yes.
And we have one more.
One more you have. Yes.
Okay.
So, humility. This is a quality of being humble, to accept that we are prone to making mistakes, that our knowledge is limited. When we are humble, it protects us from falling into the traps of arrogance and self-righteousness. Now, with this kind of humility, we are sure the foundation of faith is, the foundation of faith to succeed in whatever we do becomes stronger, right?
Right.
Now, the heart, which is filled with self, and arrogance and pride, has no room for faith.
Of course, it's already full.
Full.
So where will the faith really be going? So yes, you are absolutely right that we need humility. We need to become free from all the selfish desires and selfish thoughts. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So faith, friends, produces joy and gives us peacefulness, tranquility. It gives us confidence. It gives us the strength to face the challenges of life and perform heroic deeds. It's so important, friends, for all of us to have faith to be successful in life. Let me tell you a very interesting story of an aeroplane that was caught in a stormy weather.
Okay.
And the pilot announced that we are passing through turbulence, so please, fasten your seatbelts. And turbulence became more, and then the oxygen masks fell down, and everyone looking, through the windows outside, what's happening, and all were really shouting, crying. But someone noticed that next to him was sitting a little girl, and she was very relaxed and reading her storybook.
Okay.
Despite all these cries and shoutings, as if nothing is happening to this girl, she was just continuing reading her storybook.
Okay.
Anyway, the pilot could pass through all the turbulences and finally landed the plane safely in the airport, and people started leaving the aeroplane. So the one who was sitting next to this girl was surprised, really.
Right.
What was the secret of this girl being so peaceful and courageous, as if nothing is happening? Said, dear little girl, can I ask you a question? Said, yes, please. Said, what was it that despite all these things were happening around us, we were sitting so peacefully as if nothing is happening? What is the secret? She said, actually, the pilot is my father.
Okay.
And I had faith in his skillfulness.
Okay.
And I knew that he was going to take me home. He would take me safely.
Right.
So I was peaceful, as if nothing was happening. So really, faith gives us courage. And lack of faith, of course, produces fear. There are hundreds and thousands of fears that can come to our life. Fear of poverty, fear of, sickness, fear of, loss, fear of failure. But it is the power of faith that keeps us going, with joy and confidence. So, if we can use our mind to imagine the worst, we can as well use it to imagine the best. So why should we imagine the worst?
Very true.
For example, if you believe in negativity, of course the result will be fear. But if you focus on positivity and our own innate powers, The result is courage. It's there in our mind. What we think, we attract to us. We discussed this before. Fear reminds us of what we are not, of what we do not have, and all the things that might have gone wrong or failed to happen. That is the source of fear. These type of thoughts, of course, bear no fruit, no useful fruit for us. Faith in our hopes and noble intentions is what motivates us. Therefore, it's important for us to visualize fulfillment of our hopes and to see the end in the beginning so that we can hold on to our faith. You very well remember the vision game that we did. I think that was in the very first unit of this wonderful course. That how when we visualize something that may seem impossible to us, it becomes possible to do it. That is visualization plus faith that we have. Okay, so now this brings us to the end of this session, of this unit. Looking forward to be with you again for the next session. Thank you.
Thank you.